One of the really fun things about having cranes in our neighborhood is that we all get to watch them doing various and different things, and we all have our crane books out to try to figure out what's happening now with them. And a couple of summers ago, my husband and I witnessed this really interesting thing that had happened. We were watching, kind of generally the area where they nest. We were quite a ways away from it. We were looking in that direction, and we saw a dog bounding around. There's a bed and breakfast near us, and we figured somebody that was staying at the bed and breakfast had a dog. And this dog was just jumping and leaping. It was like a golden retriever. It was very exuberant. And so we, of course, were concerned for the cranes. And no sooner do we see the dog, but we see the pair, the male and the female crane, go flying up into the sky, vocalizing loudly, and we're thinking, oh my God, no, don't leave your nest. You've got a colt there. And the colt was maybe at that point, I don't know, 2-3 weeks old. So we were concerned, and these cranes went flying off rapidly towards the west, and no sooner had they, left, but I mean, literally probably was a minute, maybe 2 minutes later, we see this enormous flock of cranes. I don't know, 20 or 30 cranes, 40 cranes maybe, and they are gliding in and landing on the bluff below our house, right where this dog is jumping around with its master. And but quietly, these cranes are making absolutely no noise, and they glide in, they land, and they start marching. They are obviously going after the dog, and our cranes had gone off alerting other cranes, whatever it was they were saying. It was, come help me, come help us. And so they were marching towards this dog, and I think planning to take the dog out. The owner of the dog, seeing this, calls the dog, and they go walking off. And so the bloodshed was averted, but I'm sure that these cranes would have killed this retriever because they were protecting their baby.
I guess that's what you could call a siege of cranes.
Okay, well, I guess that is what you could call a siege of cranes. I'd never seen one before, and I haven't seen one since, but I did see one once, and it was pretty exciting.